You know, it used to be the case that to shoot long exposures or slow shutter photography, you needed a full DSLR or mirrorless camera like this one and some pretty powerful ND filters like this to reduce the light coming into the lens so you could keep your shutter open long enough to blur the motion for some interesting creative photography. But these days, you can do this with just an iPhone and a mini tripod. Today, I'm going to teach you how to use the Moment app's motion blur function to deliver stunning long exposure photographs like this. But not only that, some stunning motion blur short movies too, all at the same time in just 30 seconds or less. Hi, my name's Sav Johal and thank you for joining me on my channel showcasing light and easy mobile video making and gear. If you enjoyed this video and get some value from it, please give it a like, drop me a comment below and consider subscribing. Cheers. Let me start off by explaining what I mean by long exposure shots. Now, slow shutter photography is a technique that leaves the camera's shutter open for a long time, intentionally embracing the way a longer exposure time blurs moving subjects and captures moving points of light. This is one of the most popular ways to create a professional look in your images, from light trails behind cars on the freeway to a creamy blurred waterfall. Slow shutter pictures always wow the viewer. Aside from the fact that these images do require a wide variety of skills and techniques to pull off, slow shutter photography has historically required a pro-grade DSLR or mirrorless camera until now. Now I have those skills. Check out some of the long exposure photos I've made before with my Fujifilm X-T1 and various ND filters from Gobe and Breakthrough, but this channel is all about light and easy mobile video making and gear. So I've edited myself down to small lightweight cameras that can fit in a shoulder bag or a small backpack. And now slow shutter photography and video making is available to all with a small device. In this case, my iPhone 11 Pro Max and a cheap app, the Moment Pro camera app. And I mean cheap, but it's high quality. So why is this app special? With the standard iPhone camera app, you can't set a shutter speed and the longer exposure is about 1/3 of a second. If you photograph with the iPhone camera app during the day, motion is frozen due to the fast shutter speed. If you want to photograph movement, you need an exposure time of at least 1 second. The Moment Pro camera app, as well as others, lets you do just that. Now there is the long exposure feature now on live photos, but it's not as good as this. How does the Moment Pro camera app do it? Well, the slow shutter mode relies on computational imaging techniques, including image stacking and blending rather than real slow shutter speeds. This means you can create the effects you want even in very bright light without the need for ND filters or other equipment. And you can do it without overexposing the entire shot. You'll see this works really well because some of the photos I'll show you in this video were made in bright sunlight in the middle of the day, which is what photographers really try to avoid. Here's how you do it. First, think about the thing you want to shoot. Shooting motion with slow shutter requires one more element of composition than a traditional still photograph. You have to study the scene and recognize what motion you want to capture, as well as what other things in the frame might move without being part of the scene. For example, shooting a waterfall is a form of desired motion, but if it's a windy day and the leaves surrounding the stream are blowing like crazy, it can lead to an unsharp looking photo. For the photo in my thumbnail, I wanted to blur out all the motion in the sky and the lake, with the copious rich colors forming a solid block of teal and blue, with the details of the hills in the mid-range and the mountains in the background. It's almost like a hybrid painting photograph rather than a straight photo, all done in 30 seconds. In this app, Moment have created a feature that uses image stacking and blending behind the scenes to achieve this long exposure effect. With this, they give you the two options of motion blur and light trails for achieving different slow shutter results. I'm just going to be talking about motion blur options for now. Make sure you subscribe to watch my forthcoming video on light trails using the Moment Pro camera app coming soon. In order to use it effectively, you'll need a tripod of some sort and a smartphone holder to keep the camera still. If you don't have something to trigger the shutter via Bluetooth like a remote, you'll need to make sure you select the self timer to make your shot. You don't want the camera to move, however slightly, when you touch the screen to initiate the shot. The 3 or 10-second self timer options built into this app helps you to solve this problem. Okay, in the app, to access the slow shutter mode, tap the capture mode switcher in the lower right corner of the app and select slow shutter mode. The first option you'll see is motion blur. Motion blur adds a smooth motion blur effect, and it can be used to emphasize the path of moving subjects or to smooth running water, or lapping water in the sea, anything like that. Once you're here, you will see lots of options for the time the app will keep the shutter open, from 0.5 seconds to a full 30 seconds. The longer time you choose, the smoother the effect will be, and the more people moving or things moving will just disappear. So think about your composition and what you want to achieve and experiment with the time that you choose. You can have people kind of like moving, a little bit blurry, or you can make them completely vanish. Don't forget to select the 3 or 10 second timer to make sure you don't move the device when you start capturing the exposure. And of course, don't forget that you'll need to have your phone mounted on this tripod to keep it still, especially on the longer exposure times. I had to use a pretty meaty tripod, full size one, to keep the camera still in some windy conditions for some of these shots. When you're done, the app saves your images to your camera library as a live photo. Now you can also export as .mov files as well as JPEGs, meaning that you can get some great effects like these for your movies and photo montages online. So here comes some movies that I made when on a road trip down on South Island, New Zealand just last week.
I've been waiting for this, yeah. It's been up on my mind. Oh, it's hard to resist. Feeling like one of a kind. Oh, now the hard time's over. And for a moment, I won't look back now. Yeah, and it's moving closer. I can feel it coming. Oh, now it's my time now. Oh, now when I look back, it's like it's another game that I'm playing now. 'Cause it's finally here, finally, yeah, oh, 'cause it's finally here, finally, yeah, ooh. I've been staring again, gazing at the night sky, and even though it's the same, it feels like I got new eyes. Oh, now the hard time's over, and for a moment I won't look back now. Yeah, and it's moving closer. I can feel it.
So Moments long exposure mode is on the iOS app, where the app currently costs $5.99 in the US App Store, and similarly equivalent prices in an app store near you. The feature isn't ready for the Android version of the app yet, but Moments says it's looking into adding the feature at a later date. What do you think? I'd love to read your comments and talk about this in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Remember to like the video if you liked it, and subscribe for more videos, and click notifications so you know when I've posted more. Cheers and go well.